Hi, I'm back. I'm gonna tell you a bedtime story. Actually, this one's for my darling kawaii girl, Sammy. So here I go. Actually, I told you before, but I thought you'd want to record it or something. I'm just that nice. So, once upon a time there was a duck, and this duck liked to sing. It was the best at singing, probably, in the whole entire population of ducks in the world ever. And all it wanted to do with its life was sing and sing and sing. But all the other ducks were kind of pompous and big-headed, and they didn't really like singing or fun or love or anything that other people normally should enjoy. So they kind of were like, duck likes to sing. So this hurt the duck's feelings, and then one day, a little singing duck decided that it would run away from this duck lake and maybe find somewhere else to go, like where they would accept her singing. So she found herself in a lake of swans. Was it swans? I think it was swans. And there the swans were all I love rules. They are the absolute best. And then they drink the tea and they had like really organized schedules and stuff like that. This was really constricting for the little duck. So the little duck decided it didn't want to stay there anymore. After like a day or two because of the schedules. So next the duck went and decided to hang out with some geese. And the geese were like, yeah, do whatever, honey. Whatever. So much that they were too busy doing dope and crack cocaine to even notice the duck's spectacular singing voice. And this lack of attention really got to the duck too, so that kind of wasn't the right place for the duck to be either. So next the ducks decided to travel to Quail Land, where quails lived. And it was kind of like a slum ghetto-y area, and so people were getting shot up all over the place. And the duck was uncomfortable with this. But in this dark area, the duck found a quail music producer who was like, honey, you're going places. So the duck was like, oh, I love going places. And thought that the duck really had a musical talent. And that he could hook the duck up with some pretty big producers in the fable industry. Because they're birds. So they went to a poultry records recording studio, and the singing duck made her first album, and it was called Singing Duck on Ice, even though there wasn't ice. And she made it so huge, and everyone bought her album. Everyone in the world. Especially the ducks at the Ponchi Lake she used to live at, because they like other ducks. And so they naturally support things that other ducks do. No matter what it is, like another duck could rape another duck or murder another duck, and they'd be okay with it as long as it was a duck. Except they don't like singing for some reason. I don't know why. But they bought this album. They were like, oh my gosh, this duck is so good! And then they realized it was the singing duck from their pond. And they were like, oh. And the bully that bullied her in school, he was sorry. And the boy that didn't like her back, he was sorry. Because he didn't date such a kawaii singing duck with so much talent that he didn't realize. And all those girls that didn't want to be her friend, they were jealous too. And they were so sorry that they hadn't done this. But she made lots of new friends, and half of those friends were quails. And a few were geese, and like one was a swan, but it was a really pretty swan. I hope you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, also there was like a few peacocks and flamingos and stuff, because I like flamingos. And so that's what happened, actually. Oh, oops, I got a text. I didn't see this before. Okay, so then the duck found the most beautiful geese boy in the world, and they got married and had lots of geese duck babies. And